Om Sri Sai Ram. After seeing the derivatives of exponential functions, we are going to study something very interesting, that is called a special technique called logarithmic differentiation. What way this particular technique is useful? It is basically useful when you have two types of functions, one which has got lots of multiplications and divisions and exponents, and the second kind of functions when you find that in the form a to the power b, both a and b are variables. Base is also variable, power is also variable. In such situation, this logarithmic differentiation comes to our rescue. So let us study about this logarithmic differentiation. How do we proceed? In order to proceed, we have three formulae which you have learnt earlier. The formulae are for product, quotient, and for exponent. The first formula, log mn is equal to log m plus log n. Second formula, log m by n is equal to log m minus log n. Third formula, log m to the power n is equal to n log m. These are the three formulae which we will be using in logarithmic differentiation. They are not formulae for finding derivatives. They are the formulae basically used for simplifying the given function. Once the function is simplified, we can find the derivative. Let us take this particular example. Let us take this particular problem from the exercise, y equal to cos x into cos 2x into cos 3x. This problem can be solved even without using logarithms. That is, you take cos x as one function, take cos 2x into cos 3x as second function, apply the product formula, and when you come to derivative of cos 2x into cos 3x, once again use the product formula and then find the derivative. Whereas by using log, this can be solved in a very simple way. What do? We take log both sides. So if you take log left hand side, we have only y, so it will be called log y. Here we have product of functions. So apply the first formula, product of functions gets changed into addition. So this will become log cos x plus log cos 2x plus log cos 3x. Now find the derivative on both sides. So it can be written as d dx of log y is equal to d dx of log of cos x plus d dx of log of cos 2x plus d dx of log of cos 3x. Now log y cannot be differentiated with respect to x. So what do? We convert it as d dy of log y into dy by dx. And what is d dx of log x? 1 by x. So d dy of log y is 1 by y, and here we will get 1 by y dy by dx equal to, now we have d dx of log of cos x. How do we differentiate d dx of log cos x? Take cos x as t, it will become log t, derivative of log t will become 1 by t, and derivative of cos x will become minus sin x. So it will become minus sin x by cos x. When we come to log of cos 2x, it is function of function of function. So how do? we take cos 2x as t, log t will become 1 by t when you find derivative. When you want to find out derivative of cos 2x, we will take 2x as u, it will become cos u, and the derivative of cos u is minus sin u, and when you come to derivative of 2x, it will become 2. So it is function of function of function. So first and foremost, it is log of cos 2x. So log of cos 2x, when we take it as t, it will become 1 by t. So 1 by cos 2x. Now take derivative of cos 2x. So derivative of cos 2x is minus sin 2x and for 2x it is 2. In the same manner, log cos 3x will become plus cos 3x minus sin 3x into so this is the answer. While writing answer, we will shift this y to other side. Y is nothing but the given function. So generally in logarithmic differentiation, we find long answers because the answer also includes the given function. So here the answer is y is dy by dx equal to, y will go there. So y is nothing but cos x, cos 2x, cos 3x, and then this whole expression which we got here will come here, and that will be the answer. Let us take up this particular problem. This problem has got quotient, product, and the square root. In fact, in one particular problem, in order to simplify it, you will be using all the three logarithmic formulae, that is log of product, log of quotient, as well as log of exponent. First we will use exponent formula. So if you take log both sides, it will become log y is equal to, this whole thing square root means to the power 1 by 2. So it will become 1 by 2 log. This 1 by 2 is gone, we have a quotient. Use the quotient formula which says log m upon n is equal to log m minus log n. But when you go to log m, here again it is a product. So this can be written as log x minus 1 plus log x minus 2. When it comes to denominator, we use the formula m by n, so the signs will be minus. It will be minus log x minus 3 minus log x minus 4 minus log x minus 5. And then, since the function is simplified, which was there as product and quotient and exponent in terms of just addition and subtraction, we can find the derivative directly. So how do we find? We say derivative of log y is equal to 1 by 2, since it is a constant, can be put outside the derivative sign. Find the derivative of each of them. So it is d dx of log x minus 1 plus d dx of log x minus 2 minus d dx of log x minus 3 minus d dx of log x minus 4 minus d dx of log x minus 5. Now write the derivative of each of the term. First take the derivative of log y. We know that y cannot be differentiated with respect to x. So we convert into d dy of log y into dy by dx, which will give us 1 by y dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 will remain as it is outside. Now come to the first one, because if you understand one, you can find for all of them without any difficulty. Log of x minus 1. If it is just log x, answer is 1 by x. But since it is x minus 1, we take x minus 1 as t and differentiate both sides. You will get dx equal to dt. So it is not going to make any difference. And so the answer is 1 by x minus 1. If it is so, the second one will become 1 by x minus 2. If it is so, the third one will become 1 by x minus 3. Next one will become 1 by x minus 4. Next one will become 1 by x minus 5. And this is the answer. Only thing is, while writing answer, you have to take y other side. So it will become y by 2. And what is y? The whole function. This whole function is part of the answer. So this will be the answer for this particular problem. Let us take up the next problem. When we look at the problem, it appears to be very simple. But the speciality of this particular problem is the base is also variable, the power is also variable. Whereas the second function is concerned, it is quite simple. There is no complication because you know the formula for a to the power x. But the first one is very special. So how do we solve when it is so special? We take it as u and the other one as v. We assume that this is u and this is v. So we say dy by dx is equal to du by dx minus dv by dx. Find the derivative of each of them independently and substitute. How do you do that? U is equal to x to the power x. We discussed that logarithmic differentiation is used when base and power both are variables like this problem. So how do you proceed? Take log both sides. It will become log u equal to, take log for this, it will become x log x. Apply the product formula. First differentiate both sides. It will become d dx of log u equal to d dx of x log x. Here we apply the product formula, and here d dx of log u will be 1 by u du by dx Here we use the product formula. So u into v formula, derivative of x into log x plus x into derivative of log x. What is derivative of x? It is 1. 1 into log x is log x. And what is derivative of log x? It is 1 by x. So x into 1 by x, it will become 1. So the answer is du by dx equal to, this u will go there, u is nothing but x to the power x into 1 plus log x. Whereas second function is concerned, it is a very simple one, we can directly solve it. V is equal to 2 to the power sin x. So dv by dx equal to d dx of we have a formula a to the power x derivative. What is the derivative of a to the power x? It is a to the power x log a to the base e. But here instead of x we have got sin x. So it is again a function of function. Derivative of sin x will become cos x. So the answer is 2 to the power sin x log 2 into derivative of sin x, which is cos x. So we substitute these two values here to get the answer. The first answer du by dx, we got it as x to the power x 1 plus log x. Second one we got it as 2 to the power sin x into log 2 into cos x. So this is the answer for the given function. Even though problem looks very simple, but it has got lot of explanation. Let us look at this problem. When you look at the problem only, it looks very complicated. Why? Because we have x plus 1 by x to the power x, that is quite simple, but here x to the power there is 1 plus 1 by x. So how do we solve it? We again take this as independently u and this as independently v. Why we don't take it log directly? Why we are not taking log directly for this? Because there is no formula for sum of two functions in log. There is no formula log m plus n, log m minus n. Log formula are meant only for product, quotient and exponent. So y is equal to u plus v. So we write dy by dx equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. If you are considering first function as u, find its derivative. Take second function as v, find its derivative, substitute and add, you get the answer. So let us take up each of them. U equal to the power x. Take log both sides. We have log u equal to x log Differentiate both sides. When we are differentiating in the right hand side, we will be using the product formula taking x as first function and the whole other thing as second function. This we will take it as first, this we will take it as second, and we use the product formula. And what do we get in the left hand side? We are going to get 1 by u du by dx is equal to, when you use product formula, first we will have d dx of x. What is d dx of x? Which is 1 into second function log x plus 1 by x plus first function into derivative of this. This is what is need to be understood. d dx of log So the answer will be du by dx equal to, this u will go to the other side, that is the problem itself, x plus 1 by x to the power x, and then log this will remain as it is. Only thing we need to differentiate is the other one. So it will become plus x into, sorry, here we have also log. So d dx of log of something, that will come as denominator. So it will become 1 upon x plus 1 by x, and then derivative of this, which will be derivative of x is 1, and derivative of 1 by x will be, derivative of 1 by x will be derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. This is the value of du by dx. Now coming to the second part, that is x to the power x plus 1 by x. We will take it as second function and we will have v is equal to x to the power 1 plus 1 by x. Take log both sides. Log v is equal to 1 plus 1 by x log x. Take derivative both sides. It will become d dx of log v equal to d dx of 1 plus x, 1 plus 1 by x Once again, the left hand side is d dx of log v, which can be written as 1 by v dv by dx is equal to d dx of this. How do we find d dx of this? We use the product formula. So derivative of first function, derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of 1 by x is x to the power minus 1, so it will become minus 1 by x square into log x plus derivative of log x is 1 by x, so it is 1 plus 1 by x into log x. Sorry, derivative of log x is 1 by x. This is the value of this. We will take this v that side and we will get dv by dx. What is this v? It is x to the power 1 plus 1 by x. Inside bracket we have minus log x by x square. This can be brought inside 1 by x plus 1 by x square. By adding these two terms, that is du by dx and dv by dx, we get the derivative of this. In the next class, we will continue the same thing with some more problems.